it's gonna come down to be your downfall. So with all that being said, the first way that I know a shift is absolutely coming, and by this I mean a complete change, like physically in our physical world as well as in the spiritual world. I believe something drastic is going to happen, and the reason I personally feel this is because the past couple of months I have been feeling so anxious, like I'm just on the edge of something, like something crazy is fixing to happen, and it's just a matter of time, like I'm on pins and needles. And I am not this kind of person. I am not someone who feels anxiety or anxious or any of that stuff. That's not even me. But I know myself well enough to pay attention to when it's trying to tell me something. And as I said, the past couple of months I've been feeling that. I told my mother about that, and then she told me yesterday that she has been feeling very anxious, like we're just kind of on the cusp of something, but we don't know what. So to me, this is a huge sign that you know that you are about to personally have a huge shift. It's just out of nowhere. You start to feel this unexplained anxiety. You don't know where it's coming from. It's not even your personality. And that is how you can know something is coming. Another huge indicator for me is that all my old baggage will just start coming up out of nowhere. When you are trying to sleep and something pops in your head that is something you did or you said when you were a teenager or in your 20s, and you're like, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? That was so ridiculous. Why would I do that? Or you put yourself in a situation where now looking back, you're like, God, that could have been a Dateline episode. Why did I meet up with that person? Or, things like that, just these random things start popping up for you to clear. That is why they're coming up, because you need to clear them out of your consciousness and your unconsciousness. Both your conscious mind and your unconscious mind need to be cleared of those things in order, for you to most efficiently feel the shift that is coming and the benefits of the shift that is coming. Those things aren't just coming up to irritate you or to bring up painful wounds or pour salt or lemon juice in your wounds. They're coming up for you to clear them, and you know how to clear them. What I'm going to tell you is Ho'oponopono is the easiest way. When those things come up, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you. Continue to use that Ho'oponopono until it just goes away and you never think about it again. You don't even remember to think about it, if that makes sense. And just as these things continue to just punch you in the face or hit you over the head with the cast iron, just continue to use that Ho'oponopono to clear these things. It is very important that you don't just push them aside. You must clear them. Get rid of them, or they're always going to continue to come back, and you don't need that excess baggage with you. Leave your past in the past. It's too heavy to move forward with all that extra garbage. You don't need it. You don't want it. You want to move forward in a fresh way with, a lighter load, okay? And the last thing how I know that a shift is coming for me is I start having crazy, vivid dreams, like those dreams that are so real that you're like, oh my gosh, was that real? Or is my physical life here on earth real? Like which one? Like you struggle when you wake up with knowing which one was actually real. And I personally feel like we are more in our real reality when we are asleep. I feel like that's when we're actually doing things that are probably more, spiritually inclined, but I feel like that is really when we are connected so easily and so, definitely to our source or the universe, whatever you want to call it. And I feel like that those dreams start happening because your human mind knows and it senses that these changes are coming, and it's so comfortable. just doing the same old things day after day, and it doesn't necessarily want these changes to come for you. You know, that's the struggle between your conscious mind and your unconscious mind. And so I feel like that's where that anxiety comes in, and I feel like your dreams are trying to work that out. It's like it's trying to help your human senses know that it's going to be okay, and you know, that's why your dreams are so vivid and so intense, and they're like movies. I think all of that, all of those thoughts and emotions between your conscious mind and your unconscious mind, they're just kind of wrangling it out through your dreams to help you. Okay, and I don't know if that's right or wrong. Like I said, this is just my thoughts that I'm sharing with you, and that's what I feel happens. But anyway, I want to wrap this video up. I don't want it to be too long for you.